What up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. My name is BizMatik, and I'm back with another one for y'all. Right? This time around is Bob Dylan, Blowing in the Wind. This is live on TV, March 1963. Damn. 63? I think my mom wasn't even born yet. How old are these people, man? How old are these people? What the? But anyways, I'm not old shaming. Somebody said I was old shaming one time. I'm like, is that a thing? Can you old shame? I guess you could say a word and put shame behind it. I guess then you're shaming that thing. I don't know. But Bob Dylan, I haven't done too many Bob Dylan on this channel, but the times I did review Bob Dylan, it was dope. So, you know, and this is actually live. I want to see this. All right, don't interrupt me. And also, let me know what's next from Bob Dylan. Let's go ahead and watch.
How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? Yes, and how many seas must the white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is a blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years must a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? Yes, and how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times must a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is a blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times must a man look up before he can really see the sky? Yes, and how many years must one man have before he can hear a people cry? Yes, and how many deaths will it take till he knows too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is a blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
Oh wow, that was really good. I don't know, man. I have a soft spot for folk. There's this Haitian folk artist that my dad used to always play. I can't remember his name. I wish I remembered his name. And like folk music, I feel like folk music just like it just brings feelings out of you, you know. It just really it always touches a chord, especially when the lyrics are powerful. And you see a guy step on stage with a guitar and a harmonica, you know he's about to fuck shit up. Like we already know that. But let's talk about these lyrics, right? How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The last one is obviously talking about war, right? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind, meaning there's no real answer, right? Yes, and how many years must a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? And how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? That right there, that line right there, 400 years. But as far as freedom, I look at freedom in a whole different way, right? I feel like right now, we're not necessarily enslaved with shackles. Some are, you know, the prisons, the private prison system, you know, some are. I feel like we're more shackles, like the shackles are mentally, but some of it is kind of like the traps, you know? Like, I feel like your credit card bill, boom, that's a shackle. Some people got child support, boom, that's a shackle. You know, you got all these bills, all these things they're pulling you, and next thing you know, you're like 50 years old and you got all these things going on. I feel like those are the chains, because we live within a system that you can get to the top, but you will most likely end up at the bottom, because it's just too much. Like, you know, you constantly got to sell your time. And if you're selling your time, think about it. When you're at work, you're doing time. You are literally on the clock. You're not even a person. You're a number. It's the same thing as the jail system. It's the same thing, you know? So what people call freedom is really now, of course, I'm not saying there isn't people that are literally in chains. There are people that are literally in chains. Slavery is not gone. But I feel like now, till this day, as a people, we are damn well still enslaved. Because if you think you're free, try leaving the country without doing 1,000 things. There's certain things you just can't you just can't do, and then you start to, if you think you're free, go try to withdraw $100,000 out the bank, 10,000, 20,000, and see what happens. They're gonna do a whole investigation on you. Hey, what you need this money for? You're not free. You're not free. The powers that may be, or whoever it is, you know, I'm a light conspiracy theorist, but I feel like some of these things you can see yourself if you just try it. Just try it, you know. So I don't believe anyone's free, even in the free world. We have a lot of invisible shackles, and a lot of them we put on ourselves. And you know, as far as this Bob Dylan song, it's amazing because it gets you to think. I love lyrics that get me to think. But I've been talking way too much. Let me know how you liked it, and let me know what's next from Bob Dylan. This is definitely folk. I don't doubt that for a second. Yeah. And if you made it this far, you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, this is your chance to go ahead and do so. Join the team. We will be happy to have you here. We'll be happy to have you here, and I'll see y'all in the next one. And guess what? Y'all better be there. Peace.